On this episode 3 of the Pop Podcast, going to tell you who I think is going to win the Super Bowl this weekend. Also going to be talking about that Lyft driver refusing to give a passenger a ride. Boom, boom, boom. Also, that crazy Superman picture flying around, and maybe some more. Next. Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pop Podcast. I am your host, Justin, and today I got me a special guest here. Today I got my wife here today, helping me out today. Melissa, say what's up.
What's up?
All right, Mel, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, got a lot to get into, but before we get into it, make sure you guys like, comment, and definitely subscribe for more from the channel. Let's go. All right, but first, but certainly not least, let's just talk about, there was this Superman picture floating around because there was a teaser trailer that happened, and in this trailer, we see Superman flying. You know, there's already been a Superman teaser trailer and all that, but there was a new spot for it like last week, and it had a new shot of him flying around, and long and behold, there was this one shot that everybody was just going crazy about. And they was like, oh my gosh, Superman, it looks terrible. Like, what are they doing? And, well, if you guys don't know what shot I'm talking about, I'm going to show you guys. This is the shot that everybody's talking about right here. Now, they say this doesn't look right. He looks cross-eyed, of course, right? How does he look in that picture to you, Mel? I want to get your perspective. What do you think?
He do look a little cross-eyed.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks a little off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like look like it's a little too close to his face, right? Now, I'm gonna tell you why though, because this is the way it's shot. It's the camera. The camera is like right in front of him. This is done, you know, like you know, you have those cameras that follow you, action cameras, like GoPros. So this is like done like right in front of him, and you know, it's not from far away where he's just flying into another camera. This is actually done in the actor's face.
Maybe it's just the angle of the picture.
Yeah, that is definitely part of it. It's the angle, and not only that, it's definitely the way it's shot. But you know, sometimes when you angle that close and it's like a wide lens, it's gonna make you look crazy. It's gonna make it look crazy, y'all. And this is what happened here. And if you would see the footage, he in this, he does look a little crazy. His eyes go that way, but of course with the wide lens, it's gonna make it look like your eyes are looking two separate ways. And that's what happened here. And honestly, I don't think there's anything to be worried about with this. It's just one shot. For all we know, this shot could not be in the movie. Okay, so I think people are overreacting just a little bit, but of course they're gonna overreact. That's normal. But I don't think it's nothing to worry about. I think, even though it looks a little wonky, look a little crazy, this shot could not be in the movie. This shot, you know, they could fix it, of course, and make it look a little bit better. But, you know, it's a normal shot. It's an actual, what you call it, one of those shots where it's done not with special effects or nothing like that. It's basically, it's a real shot. Let's put it that way. Only thing that's fake is probably his backdrop, maybe, but that's probably even real too, because they did shoot in a space. They did shoot somewhere where it actually was snowing and all that. So this is actually a real shot. So, you know, hey, I'd rather not have CGI. I'd rather have it be a real shot, and that's what this picture is. So I can't get mad at that. Either way, I'm looking forward to this new Superman movie. Mel, are you looking forward to this movie? New Superman movie?
Yes.
Not the yes. Okay. All right. Well, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, guys. Do you think this picture looks crazy? You know, are you concerned about the new Superman movie? Are you going to go see it? Or do you even want to see it? You know, are you? This gets you more excited. That new teaser that they just put out, even though it was like a little wonky at that certain spot. Let me know your thoughts, guys, down in the comments. All right, so there's a big game happening this this weekend. You know what I'm talking about, Mel?
The Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. Yes, the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl between the Eagles
And Kansas Chiefs.
and the Chiefs. Yep. Now, this is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tough one because I think this is going to be a good game. I have no idea who's going to win this game. But I have an idea, but I don't know. I just think it's going to be a good game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's probably already tired of, you know, the Chiefs winning all the time and the refs helping them, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, when you have, you know, Jalen Hurts out there, and then you also have Patrick Mahomes as well going against each other,
That's tough.
it's going to be a hell of a game. And I think the Eagles have one of the best defenses in the NFL right now. I think they are the best defense in the NFL this season. And the Chiefs, I mean, 15-2 finishing the regular season, and the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Okay, I mean, they've been very close and losing some games this season. Honestly, a lot of the games they played this season have been like 2 points or 3-point wins and stuff like that. So they've been very close to losing. They're not blowing teams out by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, they've gotten better as the season went along. You know, they had a couple injuries on the offensive side, definitely, but they've gotten some offensive playmakers, you know, back. And plus, for Patrick Mahomes, you can't go wrong. So, Mel, I'm going to go to you first. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
You're going to go with Patrick Mahomes and
yes.
the Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you slide. I am, me, myself, and I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and the Eagles. I think the Eagles win this game. They're just the better team. They just have the best defense in NFL. Now I know that doesn't say much against Patrick Mahomes, but I think they're gonna show up and do a good job. But I think the Eagles are gonna show up this time around. This is the rematch from 2 years ago. So I think the Eagles gonna want the revenge and show up this time around and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. It's gonna be a close one. I got the Eagles winning by what? I'm gonna say 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I see it. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Who do you think is winning the Super Bowl? The Eagles or Chiefs? And also, who do you think is gonna be Super Bowl MVP? Me, myself, I think it's gonna be Saquon Barkley. But let me know your thoughts, guys, down in the comments. All right, if you haven't heard, or if you did hear, there's been this whole story going around about this Lyft driver refusing, right, Mel?
Mm-hmm.
Refusing to give rapper, what was her name again?
Rapper Dink.
Dink DeMoss. Dink DeMoss.
Dink
DeMoss.
Mm-hmm. Dink the move.
All right. And we sat down and we gave our thoughts on the situation. So if you guys don't mind, take a look. Let's get into this crazy conversation. Mel, you want to tell the people what's going on in this story?
So it's about a rapper. Her name is Rapper Dink, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Detroit. And she's suing a Lyft because a Lyft driver discriminated against her weight. Basically canceled her ride because she couldn't fit in the car.
He canceled her ride because she was overweight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. About 500 pounds. Something. Close to 600.
Mm-hmm.
So they say.
Yes.
So that is basically what happened. And actually, I think we got a little video. Why not? We're going to play the video, let you hear the situation, y'all.
Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank DeMoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnack is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I get the money and flip it and make some food.
Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see, like, what we go through as bigger people, you know?
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's west side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And because these Lyft drivers, their own personal rides, I mean, they turn people away, but they have some discretion, you're saying, but when it comes to some of these protected liberties, no.
That is what the attorneys are saying, and they said they had enough to file suit. They have filed that lawsuit, and Lyft has been served, but we will see what happens. We'll stay in touch with Deja.
Yeah, it's interesting because you said so many people came forward after this, so clearly it's an issue out there right now. Thanks, Jessica.
All right. And honestly, with that video, I don't think he was being rude. I think he was just honestly just caring about his car. He's like, man, my car, it's already beat up a little bit. My tire's already beat up a little bit. If you were to get in to one side and the car's leaning a little bit, it ain't going to be good for my tires. And that is exactly what his car will be saying. According to him. Let's just put it that way. According to him. And so, man, and so, what was her name?
The rapper Dank
DeMoss. So after that little video, of course, she decided to hire some lawyers and, of course, sue Lyft. Sue Lyft. And then Lyft responded with, oh, we're so sorry. Blase, blase, you know, sorry that happened to you. But she's suing still. And Lyft gave that little message. And then also Lyft fired the dang on driver. But to me, the driver wasn't disrespectful at all. He was I think he could have been more disrespectful
He could have been more disrespectful, but he said it basically in a nice way.
Yeah, he definitely could have been more disrespectful about the whole situation. But like, nah. But honestly, he should have just, when he saw her, he should have just hit cancel and never pulled up to her. But he is very brave, pulling up to her and telling her, "Hey, look, this is what it is. You not gonna fit." So she says she's done this before.
Yeah,
Fit in the smaller car. I mean, I believe it. Sure, okay, yeah, but how much room did you have in that car? You were squeezed into that car. I'm guessing. And the guy had a Toyota Corolla, I believe.
Camry.
So, oh yeah, my bad. Toyota Camry. And so, I mean, that car.
It was already making funny noises to begin with.
Yeah, thank you. It was already making funny noises to begin with, and you just added on to it, possibly getting in his car. So that leaves us with this question about this whole situation.
Yes.
Whose side are you on?
I'm gonna go with the Lyft driver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because, okay, let's say she gets into the car, and mind you, his car was already making funny noises. But she gets in, something happens.
Yeah.
Who's responsible for it? He is.
Yeah,
Lyft,
he sure is.
Lyft is not going to help him pay or help him repair his car, basically. And something happens to her. She's still going to end up suing either way.
Yeah.
So there's like a no win-win, I guess, for this, because she's suing because he discriminated against. Let's say she gets in a car and something happened. She's still going to sue because something happened to her. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think nothing would happen to her. Something would happen to the car, but not necessarily her. Because the car would be protecting
that's what I'm saying.
her. And if she would have gotten a car, she wouldn't have sued. She wouldn't have been suing either way.
I mean, if she would have gotten a car.
If she would have gotten the ride, there would be no lawsuit.
No, but let's say like something happened. She's not going to help. Well, yeah, she's not going to help him pay for the repairs of the car.
You can look at me. It's okay.
Okay, she gets in a car and his car gets messed up. She's not going to help him pay for it. So.
Of course not. She's getting the Lyft to begin with. So clearly she ain't got no car. But really, like, she was over. Like, homegirl is big, okay? Let's just be honest. Homegirl is big. You guys could see it. Put in a picture. But yeah, this girl's big. Like I said earlier, like close to 600 pounds. So I can see if this was like 230, But come on, we got to be realistic here. I'm on the Lyft driver side, obviously. But you got to be realistic. Why would you call a regular car in the first place when you know you're that big? And you don't tell me, oh, I don't know I'm that big. I'm not that big. I'm not that big. Get out of here. Somebody knows if they big. Somebody knows if they big, especially if they're walking around and it's hard for them to walk. You know that you are big. I don't care who you are. Right?
But then she says she's gotten in smaller cars before.
Yeah, but that's what I said earlier. It was probably a tight fit. Definitely a tight fit. 100% a tight fit. You can't tell me she was comfortable in those smaller cars. So my thing, you should have just got, you could have got an XL vehicle. There is an option on the Lyft app to get an XL vehicle, like SUV, suburb, whatever. You can do that on the app of Lyft. You can, pick what car you want. I don't know why she didn't. That's beside the point. And the fact that she's suing is crazy. But everybody wants to come up. Everybody wants to come up. I don't think the Lyft driver was mean at all. I don't think he was malicious at all. He was just being honest and truthful. It may not come off in the best way to her. But that's just her insecurities talking. Because she's insecure about herself. She needs to lose weight. And if somebody around her in her group is not telling her this, then something's wrong either way. Because you got to tell your friend, hey, you're getting way too big. Way too big. You got to stop eating, okay? You're getting way too big. And you should be working out. If I'm her friend, I'm telling her right now. Right now. I don't care if she know. I know she know. But you got to do something. Like, come on. It can lead to health issues. Definitely lead to health issues. And come on. You can't tell me she wants to be like that. No way. But if she is able-bodied and can move around to actually do exercises, then there's no excuse. But if there's other things that she can't help, and then that's different. But she looks like she's able-bodied to me to work out.
Yeah.
But that's on her, whether she wants to or not. I think it would be a good idea just for her health, honestly. But yeah, this is one crazy story, and Lyft firing the guy. Ooh, that's just crazy. Lyft is probably just trying to save face, which, I mean, I can understand that, because from a business standpoint, you got to try your best to distance yourself from the problem. Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like, okay, she's suing him. I feel like the Lyft driver should sue as well. Because there's like multiple posts that I saw on Facebook where she's actually like in an SUV and she could barely fit.
Oh yeah.
Like her stomach is touching the steering wheel, and it's like a tight fit. And I feel like if he sues, he can use those against her.
Yeah. But let's be honest, she ain't got no money. So what is he?
I mean, she's a rapper, so she got some kind of money.
She wouldn't be taking Lyft if she had money. Okay.
That don't mean nothing.
It do, because if I'm that big, right? About 600 pounds, and I got money, I'm a rapper. Let's just say that. I'm getting my own vehicle made, specially designed for me.
You're right.
Having my own vehicle, my own driver to drive me around, because I'm not taking no Lyft or nothing, especially if I don't know what kind of car they got, like, what the situation is with their car. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. But let us know, guys. What do you guys think of this whole situation? Are you on the Lyft driver side, or are you on rapper? What's her name?
Rapper Dink.
Dink DeMoss. Are you on her side? I said Dink.
Dink.
It don't matter. Are you on her side? Let us know down in the comments, please. And also, what would you have done? Would you have fired the Lyft driver, or how would you have saved face if you were Lyft? Would you have done the same thing, fire the driver, or just issue an apology? All right, what crazy! I don't think she's gonna win this lawsuit at all.
To be honest, I really don't think so, because there are a lot of evidence of her going on social media.
Right. And
her in a SUV car, her
overweightness
is all over the steering wheel. Like, I don't know I don't think that's safe at all.
No, it's not. It's not safe at all.
And then people are like saying, the Lyft driver should sue her and Lyft and use those photos as evidence.
They really should. And I know you guys saw it on the video, the picture. Like, she's overweight. She's a big girl, man. I mean, when you're that big, honestly, I wouldn't have given her a ride either.
To be honest, I felt like he was looking after her safety.
That too. It is very unsafe when you are the size that she is. But anyway, let me know your thoughts, guys. Down in the comments, what do you think of this crazy situation? Do you think the Lyft driver should have gave her a ride, or do you think DeMoss was in the right? And do you think she actually has a case? And who do you think's gonna win the lawsuit, her or Lyft? Let me know your thoughts, guys, down in the comments. Alrighty, guys. Well, that would do it for today's episode of Pop Podcast. I want to thank you guys for listening wherever you're listening to the show at. And also, I want to thank you guys for watching the video on YouTube as well. And also, me and Mel, we have a whole channel, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm wearing a hat, if you guys haven't noticed. Chilling with the Crockett's. Make sure you go check out that channel as well. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel as well. And I'm Justin, and this is Mel. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, until next video, peace out.
Bye.